Hello, everybody. Princess Casserole here, and I have brought a couple of my favorite friends with me today. We have my co-host, who looks lovely as always, Miss Cindy Jewelry Nurse. And I'll let everybody introduce themselves for a second after we finish. I have the lovely...
We have my co-host.
Oops, that one wasn't me. I've been doing it every time, but not this time. We have the lovely Geisha Treasures, and everybody's channels are listed in the description in case you are, for some reason, and I don't know why you wouldn't be, subscribed to these wonderful people on the panel today. And we have the talented Kathleen from Thisnthat, and again, everybody's listed down below. I'll let Cindy say a couple words, and then we're gonna start with Casey. Cindy, got anything to say?
Yeah, just want to say welcome everybody. I think I said hi to most of the people in the chat. If I missed you, Jennifer, Gail, CC, all the people that just came in, Debs, San Juana, Joe, hi to all of you. Sorry about the little bit of a delay when you're trying to get 4 people into the same live. Sometimes there's a little bit of technical issues with echoing and different things you have to kind of sort out and figure who it is and all of that. So that's what was happening, but I appreciate everybody being here, and I am really excited to see what both Kathleen and Casey bought, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
All right, so I am gonna start with Casey, and I just love this angle because we get to see a lot of your beautiful room, Casey.
Thank you.
So mine is not pointed the other way, so you can't see my mess. We can see how nicely organized you are.
Well, you know, your room looks like something out of like a modern type magazine for modern decor, and mine's like traditional Asian, like let's go back, you know, a couple of thousand years.
I love it.
I love it too. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Very serene.
Yeah, and lots of red.
Oh yeah, red, gold, browns. My favorite.
Very impressive.
So I asked your 5 favorite sentimental or meaningful or special pieces first.
All right. So my 5 sentimental pieces are, I'll show. We're doing them each at a time, and then Kathleen will go, right? We're not swapping back and forth. Okay.
We do the 5 and then the 5 and then the 5 and then the 5.
Okay. So the first one is this. And it is a tiger's eye pendant.
Ooh.
It is 925 Mexico, the pendant is. And this here is Mylar, Italy. And it is sterling as well. And this was the very first piece of real jewelry that Bougie Bear Vintage gave me. So this has a special place in my heart, not only because I love tiger's eye, but this is a really hefty piece of silver jewelry. And I know that, you know, her hand had to cramp when she handed that over. So I treasure it. I know how much silver it's worth.
What a beautiful gift, April. Nice.
Look what you started, April.
This one,
yeah, really.
This one came from Greece, and as you can see, it is a shield, and it looks like it has. I'm trying to remember the Apollo.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, the Apollo, the god, but the actual shield work of it looks like Versace.
It's got like the Greek key design around it. Yeah. That's cool.
But I don't believe that this is real gold or anything like that. But my grandfather gave this to my mother when she was a teenager, and I have it now. It's really pretty. And then in the back here it says "Made in Greece."
Oh yeah, cool. I was going to ask you if it was Greek. Very cool. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm really big into mythology. Mom actually got me into mythology when I was younger. I got one of her mythology books by Edith. It's Edith Hamilton, and I fell in love with it from there. Now, another family heirloom, and if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I am hyped up on coffee. Um, now,
Coffee.
this one will be always in my family. Like, I hope nothing ever happens to this. This was my great aunt's.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Real
Oh,
That's
very
ivory
nice.
It's real
and
what?
real ivory,
Mm.
Oh, wow.
and it is
That's
18,
beautiful.
it's 18 karat gold.
I love elephants.
The elephant and the bell and everything is 18 karat gold, and I believe the chain. Let's see. The
It's
chain
funny
itself is 14.
how yellow 18 karat gold is compared
Yeah.
to like 10
Yeah.
and 14.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I'm wondering if this is the original chain, because the chain here it says under UNDAERRE, underwear. I don't know, but the chain is 14K,
That's some fancy underwear.
right? I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's 14K.
Wow, actually we can.
Very
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, Italy.
Your
My
camera
guess
is liking this stuff today.
18 karat is so soft to put in a chain that if it had an 18 karat on it, it might not have survived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the elephant itself, the detail work on it, it is, what do you call it, malleable?
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I can dent it.
Which makes sense if it's 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
It isn't really soft. Like I found that ivory is so like buttery soft.
oh yeah, and
Well,
I'll show
elephants itself.
you the back of it. I don't think I showed the back of the elephant.
And that's one thing too I wanted to point out is you see the polish that you can actually get on ivory. So it's not always a rough texture, guys.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
usually really smooth.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Pretty.
Smoother than bone. Bone isn't, it's not
Yeah.
as buttery soft.
yeah, and it doesn't take as much of a polish as the ivory does.
Fun fact about my house, we have a player piano that was from the 1800s. It
Oh,
still has
cool.
all of the original ivory keys.
One thing about ivory, by the way, that I've noticed, I accidentally washed something that was ivory and you're not supposed to wash it. But in order to restore it, I used the nail file, like the one that makes your nails shiny, you know, just
like
that side, the
Mhm.
buff
good
part.
idea.
Totally worked, made it look just like that again. So
Oh.
if anyone's curious, that definitely worked, which makes sense because it's, you know, like a nail.
Yeah, as
So
I
of
say, it's
course
kind of
it
the
would
same
work.
composition your bones and nails are. Now, this next piece here, I just acquired it the other day, and my best friend Gina,
Ooh.
her daughter, said, "Here, see if this will fit," and it does fit me. Now, it's supposed to be alexandrite. I don't know. I don't have the gem tester. Next time I go to April's, I'll test it. But it definitely has some faux opal on the sides.
It's not liking it yet, but
You know what, Casey? I think I have the
oh,
exact.
there you
Oh,
go.
there it goes.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cool.
pretty. Yeah.
I have the exact same ring.
Oh, that's
I kid you
gorgeous.
not. I have the exact same ring, and it is a gorgeous ring.
I have one like that too.
See, I like the big chunky style because I've got big fingers.
Yeah, this one's pretty big.
This one I just wear to feel pretty.
It's gorgeous. It really sparkles.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now this next one, my best male friend, his name's Rhett. He's in Florida right now. He moved, and his stepfather is a doctor. So while his stepfather was in Africa, he got a necklace from a shaman, and it is now mine. It's made with this is an actual boar tusk there.
Oh, neat.
And let me see if I can get to the inside of it because it does show the kind of marrow
Ooh.
texture.
Oh, cool.
Very
Wow.
And these are some type of seeds. I don't know what they are. This, unfortunately, is broken when I got it. So there's some type of seed in there in these black coatings. I'm not sure if maybe they're cocoa
Oh,
beans,
that's interesting now.
maybe. But I didn't want to put it in my mouth or test anything like that because for all I know, I could be, handling Ebola right now. So I'm just going by what it looks like. They kind of look like cocoa beans.
I think I've gotten a couple of the same beans, and most of the time when I get them, they're cracked too. I rarely get one with those that aren't cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really unusual, Casey. I like that. I like
Yeah,
you.
You could actually wear that. I think that would be cool.
It does fit over my fat head.
Yeah.
It does.
I really like it seeing guys who love jewelry actually wear it.
Yes, yes.
Like my husband. I got him a cat bracelet. He will be wearing that.
And I believe, is it Guillermo in the chat? He's a man and he wears jewelry.
Does he wear it too?
Yes, yes. I
Awesome.
believe
Good for you,
I
Guillermo.
heard him say that in chats before.
Awesome.
Hi, Mr. Carla.
He can't hear us. So you could say whatever you want about him.
Can't hear us.
Oh,
Talking that crap about me, I just smile.
the cat man, huh?
Was that your fifth? I can't. I
Yes,
stopped
that's for my
counting.
5.
I can't count that high, Casey.
Okay.
Miss Kathleen, do you want to introduce yourself? And you're going to do your 5 sentimental, special, make you smile kind of pieces too, right?
Yep, I sure am. I'm Kathleen from Thisnthat, and I sell on Poshmark and eBay, and I've started Mercari and Etsy, so I'm getting my fingers wet as well as trying to establish my channel. And I was honored when Carla invited me to come on today with her and Cindy. I'm just thrilled to be here.
We're
And
thrilled to have you.
Oh, we were honored to accept it. We're always honored when anybody accepts. It's always nice
Oh,
to
it's
have you guys.
fun. I love this community. It is just right up my alley. Okay, what should I start with? Well, I'll start with a recent one, and I think some people have seen this before, and I apologize for the cat hair, but this is Sergio Gutierrez, he makes beautiful liquid metal pieces, and this is the pouch that it came in, and I had purchased a bracelet from a shop downtown, and this is the bracelet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's made out of what they call liquid metal. It looks, to me, they look like, the chains that you put on fans. But it's hooked, and then there are pieces of, this piece in the front, the big one, is from a piece from a computer.
Oh, wow.
And then the stone was placed into that. So there's some cool pieces.
Wow, that made a stunning bracelet. Very cool.
Yeah, I love it. And then it's really cool in the back. It's got the snap. And let's see if I can get the initials up there for you. I don't know if my camera will focus or not.
I
You
love
can kind of see it.
that has a story, and that definitely has a story. It's very cool.
Yes, it does. And then it has a nice heavy snap. And it snaps, and then it looks, I should take this watch off. I get all this jewelry on, and then I want to show jewelry, and I'm piled full of it. But you can see how pretty that looks on. I just love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I just paid full price for this one. And I put it on layaway because a friend took me down there because she had so much nice silver jewelry. I said, where do you get your jewelry? Well, she took me down to the shop, and I fell in love with these pieces. And then she gave me the price, and I was like, oh my. So she let me put it on layaway, but I just love that though. And you clean it. I clean it with Windex.
Nice.
That's what she told me to clean it with, and it shines right up. It's got a little bit of dark there that probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but yeah, it shines it right up.
Is that sterling silver?
No, it's like stainless steel.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and that look him up. He has got some, and there's pieces on Poshmark, quite a few, and some of them run about 50 or 60. So you can get some nice buys on Poshmark, but look him up. He's got some gorgeous pieces, and I just happened to run into him going down to that shop, and my friend introducing me, so I thought that was really cool. And I have got from back in the day and new, this here is a necklace. It's a very long one, and it's little red glass beads. There, that's better.
Yeah.
This I got when I was in high school, and we went to Old Town in Chicago, which was a really cool area that had all these really neat little shops and restaurants and boho kind of type places. And I got this when I was in high school, and I've had it ever since. I just love it. I think it's just beautiful, and it's long, and it's the kind that you can take. And it's just little, very delicate little wires in between those little glass beads.
I love the red color. It's a beautiful color of red.
Oh yeah.
Definitely looks nice and vintage.
Looks like cranberry glass.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
When I was younger, I would wear it, tight, like the chokers that were popular, and then let the rest hang down. And then I wear it now sometimes, doubled up. It is really very pretty. And I've had, so high school was, how many years does that make I've had it? Maybe about 50, I guess. That's sad, isn't it?
I wouldn't guess anything over like 10 or 20.
I mean, and that shows you how long I saved things. And consequently, I found this one in a bag, and it was very similar in style and had the glass beads. And I thought, okay, that one got pulled out, and I said, I'm going to keep this because it's like that red one. And in fact, I just wore them both the other night. I went out for dinner.
Oh, together?
Yep, and wore them together. And they looked really cool. Now, this I need to get out of the way. This was sent by from Casey here. I remember that one. Oh, dingleberries.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yep. But then you can see there's the blue and the red. Yeah, and then I had another one that came across here that was kind of a brown color, and it actually looked pretty good. So I was thrilled. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm in high school again. So wishful thinking. That was 2, right? I'm like, Casey, I'm losing count.
No, that's 3.
That was 3? Okay.
I'm actually paying attention.
I think
you can do as many as you want, though.
Yeah, some people have done an extra or 2, depending on what you have.
I have it all sitting out here.
Or honorable mentions.
Yes, there you go. Now this one, my husband, it's sterling silver, and it's black rhinestones with CZs in the middle. And I think I was around 35. Yeah, probably 35 or 36 when he gave this to me. And it's one of my favorite necklaces. It hits just about the that nice length right at your kind of collar there. And
that's so classic. Everybody should have one of those, I think.
Yeah, I just love it. And I'm like, when I get a new piece of jewelry, I'm weird. I'll wear it, the same piece. I'll wear it maybe for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month, because I'm so excited about having it. And then I don't really get bored, but I get interested in something else. And then I put that aside, but I save it.
I do the same thing.
I like that
Isn't
they're
that
black.
funny? You just get
because I want to wear more than I've got so many pieces I want to wear, so I layer things.
I
oh
like
yeah,
the black too, Casey.
I love black jewelry, and I just love this one. And I liked sterling silver, and that's why I've saved this. My next one will be another thing that my husband got me, but it was gold.
Mm.
And I'm not a big gold person. I like sterling silver. And
Oh, there's always white gold.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
That's
or
true. And I sold
Or
most
platinum.
all.
I still like the richness more of silver than I do white gold for some reason. Silver just looks richer to me than white gold does.
Oh, see, I think white gold looks richer to me.
Mm. But
Yeah.
comes to gold, I prefer yellow, but I prefer the silver over the white gold.
Yeah.
Well, yellow or white gold, you often have to get rhodium plated anyway.
Yes.
So really, I should do that with my wedding bands. Rhodium plate them, but they're not, you know.
And white gold will kind of yellow over time. Like really old vintage pieces tend to look a little yellow.
Huh.
Yeah, like the 10-karat Victorian pieces end up looking kind of like rose gold too sometimes.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, I find I go back to the sterling, and like I said, I sold most all of my other gold that my husband had given me after he died, and the gold was so high at that point. So I thought, well, I might as well take advantage of it, and I saved all my sterling though. And this one is one that he gave me when we were dating, and I still have the box. I still wear them. They're 14-karat gold, and they're just, I love the feel of gold though. It's just so
Soft
and buttery. It's just like kind of makes your mouth water almost. But
that's a great description.
Right.
yeah, they're just, and I wear these a lot. They're very small, but they just look so classy. And this is the box, you know, that it came in, and I was probably, gosh, 20 maybe when he gave me these. So, and that was this was my first gift of gold from my husband to be. So, and I have saved these, and I do wear them a lot. So I guess that gives me my 5.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kathleen. I'm not prejudiced either. I do like them all. I just prefer the
Yeah, you gravitate, you know, it makes you happy. I guess it's like Marie Kondo said, what gives you joy?
Right.
Gold gives me joy.
See? Yeah, exactly.
gold in general, yes. I think I wear more sterling or costume on a daily basis because I'm less concerned if I lose it, you know, unless it's a sentimental piece. I'm less concerned about losing it that I didn't just lose like $500, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I wear that more often.
You're right, Cindy.
How long were you guys married, Kathleen?
33 years. And we dated for 2 and then got married. So, so yeah, we were kind of attached at the hip, but you know, life moves on. You move forward and you find out. And Cindy, I was listening to some of your chat last night about empowering women and how to be a strong woman and things that women have went through. And I can really relate to that.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you watched that. That was a really touching show. For those of you who didn't see that, that's a must-see. We had a lady come on and tell her story, and I think there's a lot to be learned from her story, and I hope her story helps even one person. But yeah, I highly recommend watching that if you haven't, anybody.
But that's your girls' night out that you did on Saturday instead of Friday.
Yeah, I think it was, or from Friday. I mean, I think it was probably one of our best episodes so far. I mean, the week before we had Dwayne, And I thought that was going to be really hard to top, but she really poured her heart out, and it was a must-see.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sure are. It reminded me of you too, because you're always so gracious about empowering women and anybody else in this community to be strong and be kind to people and, you know, just be nice. You don't know what people are going through, so just be nice.
Exactly. You don't know. And just little tiny acts of kindness, you don't know. They may seem like nothing to you, but sometimes they can have a giant impact on the person that receives them. You could, you know, literally make their day. Even if you just put a smile on their face for a moment, it's a great thing. But sometimes those little tiny things can make quite a difference for people.
Yes, they can.
I don't know. I guess for me, this is my stress relief. So that's also part of it too, because, you know, I came on here to connect with people that love the same thing I love. And that's what I've gotten out of, you know, this community. And I think it's great. And it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are. And I think that's another really awesome thing that, you know, we can make friends. You know, all four of us are different ages and, you know, have different backgrounds and everything, but we can come together and really be passionate and share, you know, something that we love. And I think that's awesome.
I agree. And you very, very lucky too that your husband also shares your interest and supports that too. So my husband supports everything I do. He could care less about jewelry, but he supports everything I do. So
Mine only likes cat jewelry.
Cat jewelry. Hey, but now he does some pretty awesome jewelry unbagging. So
he's learned. He knew what the screwback was. Screwback earrings. He's listening to me.
But at least he's making an effort, right? He's he's all in it, and he's very into you, so he's into whatever you're into, and that's, you know, that's a good thing.
All right, Casey, I've been waiting for this one. So we asked I tried to cater like what I have people do based on kind of what I knew about them. So I know Geisha Treasures, his passion is Asian Oriental type jewelry. So I wanted to see his top 5 favorites.
All right. So with my top 5 favorites, 3 of them are similar. But I will start with this one. And it is a bracelet. And it is going to look familiar to her if she's still in here. I got it from Granny Josie. And she actually saved it or put it to the side for me quite a many months ago. But as you can see here, it has 4 different panels. So that one there is an Asian character. I don't know what that is. This one here, I believe, is the dragon. I'm looking at the super tiny version. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that one is a dragon. And then you have the pagoda.
What a spectacular gift. Nice.
Wow.
I got that from Granny Josie.
And with a fold-over clasp, too. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful gift, Granny Jo.
That was a nice gift.
Yeah, I think she's in the chat. So
yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I thought I saw her. Yeah.
This one, Vanessa sent me. Vanessa Heron.
Oh, yeah, she's wonderful, too.
I'm going to butcher the mess out of this pronunciation. Titot? Titot? It's Tittot. I don't know. But,
wow. Yeah, Titot.
Yeah. He deals in glass jewelry. Apparently, I didn't know much about him. She'd asked me if I'd ever heard of him before, and I said no. So she sent me this piece, and it is molded glass, and it is set in sterling silver.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
I don't know what type of flower that is, though. It kind of looks like a...
That's pretty. Oh, there it goes.
Maybe a chrysanthemum.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Oh, I love that.
And then the clasp itself is very modern. It's a toggle clasp, but it's a square and a T. So I thought that was really interesting.
Very cool.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
really heavy too. Those are nice.
Can we see the back of it? Did you show it and I moved away for a second? Okay, that's what I wanted to see. If it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like a reverse cameo. Very cool. All right.
There you see it's got the
almost like an
925.
intaglio.
Yeah,
It's-
tit tot.
That's cool.
and
That's
it
a
That
nice.
was cool layered.
says here the hang tag, it's got his name and then 925 on the other side.
That's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling ashamed that Casey has better jewelry than me.
I think we all have cool stuff. That's what
We
makes
do.
it so fun.
He's got some beautiful pieces.
Now this piece here, it does fit over my sausage wrist, but I don't really trust stretchies. And this is a jade bracelet.
Oh, gorgeous.
That's fun.
And it's a panda bear.
Pretty.
My.
And I forget who gave me this. I want to say it was April. It was either April or Cindy. But
Lovin', he means.
Really.
yeah, Cindy Levin.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what kind of things do you look for to make sure that it's jade, to figure out that it's jade?
Jade, and that's a great question. If you don't have a tester, you can scratch it. Like, I don't have any push pin. Yeah, I do. Like for this one here, you would take one of these and you would just lightly scratch it. And if it does not scratch, then it's more than likely jade.
Wow.
You can look into the composition of it under a light to know, but honestly, I like to use April's tester because it's a lot more fun. But this next piece of jade, I don't have it on any type of wire or. Oh, thank you, Mary.
When you said composition, what are you seeing when you say composition? What do you see?
I'll show you. Let me put on my light. So this piece here is a piece of what looks like black jade.
That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
But
pretty.
watch.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I'll be darned.
It's
That
crystalline.
is cool.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Oh, my.
And that's my
I like
favorite piece of jade because it's so dark and rich and jadey.
It is.
This one I actually wear, and I got that jade pendant and this jade necklace from eBay for 99 cents. Not
Oh,
mine.
my.
That's
And this
cool.
one is the white jade.
Oh, how pretty.
And
Oh
even
my
the balls are jade as well. They've got them there and there.
Where did you say you got that from?
eBay.
eBay? Oh, nice.
So
And they took a chance and put it up on auction. Oh, man, you got a steal, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, literally, a lot of people think, oh, it come from China. That's not good quality. You'd be surprised
A
because
lot of the good quality jade does come from China.
exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And just because it was 99 cents doesn't mean that, it's fake because I plugged this into her tester and I was ecstatic.
Wow. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, no kidding. So while we have someone on here who knows more about jade, can you tell people how to distinguish between good and not so good quality jade?
I'm not so good at that. There are different grades, like I'm sure you've all seen like the AAA jade and stuff like that, which you can get it certified. But I do the scratch test. Now, if it does scratch, it can still be nephrite, which is softer, but it's still a form of jade because you've got like jade, jadeite, nephrite, and stuff like that.
And isn't it fibrous if you look at it. Like when you were talking about the composition, it's more fibrous.
Yep. Like
That's what I had heard. Then like the aventurine, and what's the other ones that are green? Well, I think, what is it? The CH one that I can never pronounce. That one, yeah, that one also comes in a green that can look similar too. Especially Art Deco pieces. They used a lot of that then, green and red.
Yeah.
Chalcedony, that's it. Not like Chandelier. That's what I always thought it was called, something like that.
Nancy S. wants to know, with the jade on the stretchy cord, would you ever replace the stretch with beading wire and a clasp?
You know, Miss Nancy, I've actually thought about that, of doing maybe a necklace, but I honestly don't know, because I'm not good with stuff like that. So it would be an adventure for both me and the bracelet.
Well, we do have other ladies who do stuff like that too. But couldn't Vicky do something?
Yeah, Vicky could definitely help you out on that. Just get a hold of Vicky Porter. She's very good. Susan Gill's another one. There's quite a few ladies. Lydia from Team 702. She does some beautiful jewelry work. So iCats, she also does some beautiful work. So I'm sure, get a hold of one of them. They probably would help you there.
That's good to know.
Yeah, because sometimes it's nice to repurpose something in a way that you know that you're going to wear it more, so you can get more use.
I have several things in that category.
Oh, and those were my 5.
One day we want a room tour too, Casey.
Oh yeah, like the bookcase tour.
Yeah, put that on your list.
Yeah. And now I want a jewelry box tour too.
Yep.
Hey, I got a jewelry box. It's actually right back there. I don't know if you see it standing up, but it's got a lot of jewelry in it. And then the jewelry that's in my closet, I have on my stores.
Oh, I'm really enjoying the collection videos lately too. Because some other people have those ones too. I've done a couple of them, and I really enjoy those. I think Thelma's done some collection videos, and some other people. I really enjoy them. And when they open up their jewelry box and let us take a peek inside, I love that.
A treasure chest.
Somebody wants you to adjust your camera so we can see your whole beautiful face.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
It's so funny though. Your room is so dark, but it seems like your camera is so clear. I wonder if I should go in the dark.
And do you wear
I just have to say something about Casey's skin. I think this every time I see him. Doesn't he have just the most gorgeous, like, silky, smooth, like the baby's bottom on his face? It's like beautiful.
You flatter me.
Yeah, people probably think you're way younger than you are too, don't they?
I know. It's hard to believe that I'm really 47.
Are you really?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so. You had me going there.
No way, you are 47.
No, I will be 30 on May 27th.
Not unless you're a vampire or something.
So you are a youngin', but your face, I mean, your skin is just gorgeous. Just beautiful.
Yeah, well, I think he has a gorgeous face.
He does. He absolutely does.
Yeah, especially when you dress up, Casey, I mean, you're like a model.
See, all of you guys come on to our show and we'll shower you with genuine praise.
That's right.
All right, Miss Kathleen. It's your turn for the praise.
Oh gosh, which one am I gonna do? I got so many out here.
What was your second 5 that we gave you? I can't remember.
You said to pick out a category that I liked and do 5.
Did I give you choices?
No, you just told me to pick out. Yeah, you did. You said like brooches, necklaces, earrings, and I went with bracelets. So the first one I'm going to show you is a wooden one. Let me get my big picture up. It's easier for me to see what I'm doing.
Oh, that's
there
cool.
we go. Yeah, I've had this. Oh gosh, I've had this since I was maybe in my mid-20s. But I used to wear this to work a lot, and I just thought it was just the coolest. I don't think this is really wood. It's like it's some kind of, I mean, it could be acrylic.
Oh,
I don't know what I'd call it. You know, it's very hard, and it looks like wood, but it's not.
I think I've seen ones like that.
It could be that other type of thing that's like Bakelite.
Yeah, almost that's what it looks like, and it's not Bakelite, but and it's lasted me all these years. I mean, it's got a nice spring in it, and it was well made, and I just loved it. And I've seen
those ones in lucite and yeah, that faux wood grain.
Yeah,
they do make it in that.
I mean, it's just very pretty, and like I said, I've had that for long time. It was one of my big go-to pieces for work. It was kind of one of those, I remember when I first got it, I was finding outfits to wear with it all the time because I thought it was so cool looking. So that's my number one. Number two is sterling silver bracelet I got from April from Bougie Bear. And I love this. I just love that kind of a swirl type design. And I have a ring that's got that same kind of a design. So when I saw the bracelet, I thought, oh, wow, I am going to get that. And
that's fun.
Yeah. And I did the, what do you call it? The baking soda and hot water to shine it up, because it did, you know, and most people sell the sterling like it is, because people like to choose whether they want it, you know, blackened or, you know, dark.
Shiny and new.
Yeah. And I thought, well, I think this would be pretty shiny. And I was really glad it turned out real pretty. And I wear this one a lot. And it's become one of my favorites. And I will probably have this one for a long time, because it's one of them I fell in love with. And I'm wearing it all the time now again.
And that's classic. It could go with anything.
Yeah, it does. You can stack it with all kinds of stuff. I just love it. And then I have another sterling piece that was made from sterling silver utensils. I couldn't think of the name. Like forks,
spoons,
and knives. Yeah, and it is sterling silver, and you probably won't be able to see it because it is kind of etched in there, but on either side, here and this side, there's a K, the initial K.
Oh.
There, maybe you kind of see it. Yeah, it was on the end of actually it's upside down. Maybe it'll come in a little bit. There you can kind of see it.
The elephant's trunk is pointed up.
Yep. And it was a couple. It was an older couple that were making jewelry out of sterling silver ware, and this one had the little elephant, sterling silver elephant on it. In fact, I just shined it up. It had the K's would probably show a little better with the patina. But I got crazy that day. I was doing the baking soda thing, so I started finding everything I could to brighten it up. So
like you were being a mad scientist, huh?
Yes, exactly. I thought, oh, this is cool. So I thought, well, let me do this one. And I've had this one since I was probably about maybe 30, in my early 30s. So, but because I got it for really reasonable out at the flea market. And then I noticed as time went on, they got more and more expensive. And then they had it with the little jump rings, and it's got a fold over clasp. So
I like it with the fold over. I have one that's a magnetic clasp, and
I do too, because it stays on and it's secure. and it looks really pretty.
Yeah,
on.
the magnetic ones do make me nervous. Yeah, they tend to pop open once in a while. And I love those pieces, those one of a kind type pieces that
Oh, I
you like
do.
that.
That looks nice on you.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this. This is, I kind of got, it was another one that I loved, you know, and when I started cleaning the silver, I thought, oh, cool. And now I've got it out. Now I'm wearing it again. So, you know, this is kind of good you did this, Carla, because it kind of made me think about things I hadn't thought about in a while. So, yeah, that one is pretty cool.
I used to find some really cool one-of-a-kind pieces back in the late 70s, early 80s when I was at San Diego State. Their art department there used to have jewelry fairs where their students, the jewelry that they made, they would sell. So I've always found some great one-of-a-kind pieces.
Yeah, you just, unique. I love unique, you know. It's like you just look for it and you're happy with it. Is that my third one? I'm losing track.
Don't matter. Just keep going. We're watching.
I think it was 3. I think you're right.
Yeah, because I got quite a few of them here. I've got, of course, everybody likes the coin bracelets. This is very old. My grandmother gave me this when I was maybe around 10 or 11, maybe 12. And I've had it all these years. And it's got the different coins. I think we got Mexico on there. And I have not, now sometimes with these, I don't like to clean them. I mean, I like to clean them with a cloth, but not take that,
the age is nice. Yeah, on those pieces.
Yeah, that's the way this one kind of is. And I just didn't want to take away from the aged look of it. And this one is kind of a dainty one is what I like about it too. I've got another one that has really big coins on it, but this one looks very dainty on.
Yeah, with my pieces, normally if it's something made within the last like 20 years, I'll clean the tarnish off. But if it's something older, I'll leave it. That's usually how I, personal pieces.
Kind of what I do too. I don't clean very much silver. I only clean it when I know, like if I'm going to sell it and I know you can't see the beauty of it because it's too tarnished, then I'll take a little bit off. But in general, I usually don't clean it. I like the patina on silver, so
I do too, generally, Cindy. I think I just started shining stuff because I was, like Carla said, a mad scientist using a new thing. Wasn't a new thing, but just you get into it, you know what I mean. We're all crazy.
Yeah, but like a Pandora or something like that, I'll take a sunshine cloth or a cloth and wipe that off, because nobody, they're not going to be like, oh, that Pandora, it's 5 or 10 years old, don't take the patina off of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it has stone, like gemstones in it, it looks better cleaned too. So I will clean it if it's got like smaller gemstones, just so you can see the gemstones, because otherwise you can't see them as well, I don't think.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this is one of my favorites. So that is love. Bracelets are for me. My priority would probably be earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and brooches. And I mean, I like them all, don't get me wrong, but if I'm thinking about what I worry about most, like I'm weird, I won't go out of the house without earrings on because I feel naked without them. I mean, I'll even get down to my car and realize I don't have any and go back up and put them on. So
mine's necklaces. I feel naked without having, if I'm going to put one piece on and it's not my wedding ring, it's going to be a necklace.
Huh. See, it's funny how you gravitate toward one thing, even though you like all of it, but you get your favorites. And you have an appreciation for some pieces of jewelry that maybe you wouldn't even wear yourself. So,
I think I'm the same too, Carla. It's a necklace for me. Like earlier, just now, I realized when somebody was talking about the necklace that somebody was wearing, I realized I didn't put one on, and I realized I left it sitting over there. So I went over there and got it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like that. My daughter will laugh at me. I'll say, "Oh my God, I forgot my earrings." And she's like, "It's okay, Mom."
Yeah, that's one of the last things I do before I leave the house in the morning. I grab my neck to make sure I'm wearing a necklace.
Well, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's wonderful to hear that other people have those little quirks, you know.
Oh, we're all quirky. That's for sure.
Yes, we are, but that's a good thing.
Except for Casey. He's totally normal.
Marianne says
No,
she never
I'm
goes
like-
without her bagpipe necklace. That sounds interesting. I'd like to see that.
What
I
did you
am
say? Would it go
so
out?
far from.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
normal.
interesting.
The bagpipe necklace? Yeah.
I know that, Casey. That's why I like you so much.
Misha says she likes bracelets because she likes the jingle sound. Me too.
Do you find those hard to wear? Do you wear the coin bracelet?
Yes, I do. But, you know, there again, you're going to laugh at me because this is how I am weird with jewelry. I used to wear it to work all the time, but I was on the computer a lot. And what I would do is just take it off and lay it there beside me while I was working.
Yeah,
And
because
then
I can't type with.
Yeah.
And I love bracelets, but I got to take them off, and then I worry that I'm going to forget it.
Some of them would bother me, and I would take them off. And then when I got ready to go to lunch or go to a meeting or something, I would put it back on. So.
See, I would walk out and leave them because I would forget that I took them off.
Yeah. For me, it's baking. I have to take off everything, all my bracelets and my rings when I'm baking.
Mm.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And I can't sleep with anything on either. I have to take everything off.
Well, yeah, Misha said she's the same way. So, yep. And Fairy Vixen says she can't do earrings because she wears headphones when she's on the PC gaming or watching videos. So, yeah, I have that issue with earrings sometimes with headphones. Yeah.
That's why I buy headphones that don't sit right on my ears. I buy the big DJ cuff ones. And like if I wear dangles, I'll kind of just shove them up in there and they just sit within the ear thing. Yeah.
Wow. I'll have to see about getting something like that because they bother me when it's, I don't have any that are comfortable like that. I'm watching everybody. I love jingling bracelets.
I like them too if I'm going out, not having to do anything with my hands.
Yeah, well, especially going out for the evening, going out to dinner, for a drink or whatever. So this one is another. I love charm bracelets too. And my friend from up north gave me this one. Oh my gosh, I was probably 20, maybe 21, 22, and she gave me this. And I've had it. And it's one of those, and it's got a very cool hook. It's made like that. Yeah, and that interesting. And then that end fits over here in the
very vintage.
Yeah, it's very cool.
What do they call that? A hook and eye?
Yeah. And the hook, I just think, and then you can kind of pull the hook up, to tighten the bracelet to where it's comfortable for you to. Let's see if I can get it hooked. It is a little hard to get it hooked, but I tell you what, once you get it hooked, it stays on. I don't know if I can get it hooked.
Sounds like you're talking about getting a man.
Right.
Yeah, it stays on. That's one of those kind. Isn't that cool? And I just love that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like an India piece to me. That's kind of what it makes me think of. Yeah.
These are wooden with painted designs on it, and then this has been carved out, and yeah, it's a really cool.
It looks like an anklet that you would see on a belly dancer.
Yeah, exactly. Very exotic, boho type. Yeah, I loved it. She knew my taste, and this is one, Carla, that does bother me. I rarely wear it, although I love it.
Yeah,
But
you like the wood jewelry pieces, don't you?
yeah, I like wood. Yes, I do.
I think you said that before, didn't you?
Here we go again.
I remember you saying that, me like almost spitting out my drink last
Look,
time.
I'm going to add Kathleen to our prayer list tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, that one's one of my favorites. I have a lot of old stuff, I guess, because I'm old. So, and I'll show you one more here. These are a lot of old things that I've received from, relatives. And then this one too is from my grandmother. Now, the original bracelet, it is, she got it at Mardi Gras in New Orleans. And this one she gave me when I was about 12. And my grandpa and her had went to Mardi Gras, and she brought me back this bracelet.
Very cool.
Mardi Gras. There's the little glasses and the little jester there. And then I started putting that as my girls when they were babies.
Those are so cute.
Yeah, so I put that on when I had them. And then I have a really old one you can't even tell is my dad when he was a school principal. And this is one of those like school pictures that you take. And then they give you the little locket things that come with it. And well, I guess it's not a locket. What would you call it? I mean, it's a.
Is it upside down or backwards or something?
Well, it's not. It doesn't open. You
can faintly see. I think it's like laminated inside. The photo is inside it, right?
And the picture has gotten. What's happened is it's gotten really yellow. So I imagine they were probably cheaply made. You can't even see.
I think resin always gets a little yellow with age.
It kind of looks like a piece of amber.
Yeah, it does. You can.
It's possibly Bakelite. If it yellowed that much, maybe it's Bakelite.
Any resin will yellow like that over time.
Yeah, it was real clear when I first,
especially
put it
with paper.
And that was when I was younger, and then of course, then I added this when I had the girls. So I just kind of made it into my own, and I do things like that too. And then it belonged to. Came from my grandma, and she was very special to me. So this is definitely one of my favorites too, and old, like me. So I think that was 5 there. So
thank you. Those are awesome. I love all the sentimental pieces like that. They're so fun to see how everybody can take something too, because I've noticed sometimes people do that, make it your own somehow, or something's maybe an inside joke or something like that too. I think that's so wonderful to learn, because we learn more about you guys in these videos too when you show us this stuff, and I think that's awesome too.
I think so too. I have probably more sentimental costume jewelry than I do, precious metals or stones.
Well, mine were more fine jewelry, because my grandmother, a lot of them came from my grandmother, and she was spoiled. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
She had like multiple wedding rings and stuff like that too. So she is very spoiled.
Well, everybody, finds their niche. That's what it kind of was with me. I had told my husband, early on that I would rather, than you go spend $300 on a necklace, I could get maybe 4 or 5 costume jewelry pieces for that. So,
yeah, that's what I say too.
I was kind of, I like the variety. I'd rather have unique and different things and have some variety to wear. And I'm just not the type that would just pop on a gold chain and say, okay, I'm ready, and go.
Yeah.
That's too minimalist for me.
You're gonna put on a gold chain, Casey, and say, "I pity the fool."
Oh gosh, no.
Or like a big clock.
No, I was just sitting here thinking, Kathleen's talking about I like variety, and I'm just like, me too. That's why I'm still single.
Well, we know why Kathleen's still single. She likes wood.
Trouble, for sure.
See, we learn more and more about you guys on this show than anyone ever wanted to know.
I think so. We all have our little quirks.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. I'll let you guys all get a last word, but I wanted to say real quick, Kathleen, she's one of the first people I think that I kind of met on YouTube, right? I mean, we've been talking for a long time. And so I consider you one of my first real friends here on YouTube. So, you know, I love having you on. I love being able to talk to you. I love the work that you've done that we got to look at on the MSP auction. So I hope you keep creating and keep being your wonderful self.
Thank you.
And Casey, you make me laugh so much. I think you have a fun sense of humor, because I think a lot of people don't always understand that you're kidding, and I always assume that you're kidding. So if you're ever not, you'll have to warn me. Like, Carla, I'm serious. I'm saying this about you.
Carla, you said this heartwarming thing to Kathleen, and I was expecting you to say, Casey, stay away from my man.
Well, that too. He does like people that are really cute and huggable, so he might go for it.
Oh gosh, watch out, Dwayne.
Is that my other competition, Dwayne?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I love you too, Casey. I think, you were a really cool, great addition to this community and have a different outlook, than the rest of us on some things too. And I think that's awesome. So I love that we're getting so much variety in ages and, sex and everything, because I think jewelry's for everybody who likes it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I hope we eventually get more men doing videos too, because I like to hear things from their perspective too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you mean by getting more sex, haven't I'm thinking, okay. You more gender on here.
Okay.
Kathleen,
So I think that video would get shut down by YouTube.
I rebuke you, Kathleen.
Oh, I see rebuking Kathleen right now. Okay.
So, any final words, Casey?
Bible study at 11 a.m. in the morning. No.
On Casey's channel. Link below.
Quick, Kathleen, do you have anything else that you want to plug? Any videos coming up or anything you want people to know about?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it's a good time to say a couple words. First of all, I was telling Casey before Carla could hear us that that I became a grandmother on Friday.
Right, congrats!
Exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. Although Mom and Baby did have a pretty rough time. My daughter's a type 1 diabetic, and so it was a pretty rough delivery. And Shane is the baby's name, and he's over in ICU, and he's doing well, though. He's getting stronger every day, and every indication is he's going to be just fine. He was a bit of a preemie, so they're taking marvelous care of him, and things look good, so I'm very excited about that. And I want to fit some videos in, but that leads me to the point of I may not be doing them as often because I'm going to be really busy at first. And I'm also considering a move and moving to a new place. So I've got all that going on. So if you don't see me real often, then that's the reason why. So, and I do watch everybody. I don't have a chance to get every live, but I do watch a lot of them. It's like with you, Cindy, and I don't really call it lurking. I just will have it on, and I'll be listening, you know, and I don't have time to chat or make a comment, but I'm absorbing the fun and the information. So, and I always, at the very least, I always try to go and make sure that I do the thumbs up for everybody, you know, even if I don't have a chance right then to watch the video, I'll thumbs up and then come back and watch it. So, anyways, that's kind of what's going on with my channel, and I hope to be doing some more videos. But if you don't see me for a while, don't give up on me, because I'll be back.
Well, I'm sure there'll be people asking about you, so you might just want to post somewhere that, hey, I'm still here, I'm doing okay, because I have noticed that is another wonderful thing about our community, is that people do remember and comment, hey, I haven't talked to this person in a while, you know, I wonder how they're doing. So
yeah, there's a concern there, and that's why I thought, well, let me say something, because I don't want people to worry something's wrong.
Yeah, so just keep us updated. Casey, did you want to say something or plug anything other? And you could tell people, they were talking about the Bible study. I think I do have your channel linked in the description.
For the okay, you've got, yeah, my Geisha Treasures there. Let me see if I can, oh, I don't know if it'll let me swap accounts without messing up YouTube. So what I'll do is my next video that I do on Geisha Treasures, I will post the link for Bible study, because I didn't think about people not having Facebook. And I kind of just ripped everything apart when I split my channels. But I am looking to have a pop-up sale on Geisha Treasures Thursday, because we're going to be raising money for medical bills for Mom.
Oh, okay.
And yes, Misha, the Porch Church Network.
Okay.
That's your new channel?
It is.
Okay.
That's for Bible study.
And then Geisha Treasures is your store.
For jewelry.
Your jewelry
channel.
Yeah.
And Lynn B, don't even tell that lie. Me and Mom talk about you every day.
So the channel you're on now is what you're going to have your sale on?
Yes,
your
ma'am.
pop-up sale. Type something in the chat. I want to make sure I have my notifications on for it. I usually get your notifications, but I didn't know you had changed anything.
Yeah, I think we're all loving on the pop-up sales. A lot of them sell out in about an hour or so. So
we've got probably over 100 necklaces.
Oh boy, that's going to be a long pop-up.
I'm good.
Are you going to do recorded video style, or are you going to do it more like kind of a buy it now auction style?
You know, I envy people who can do a recorded, like, this is number one, you know, and it's this amount, and then just go by the comments to know who bought what. But I, unfortunately, have ADD, and it is difficult to keep up with who bought what that way. So I like everything live.
Yeah.
So I just want it, type one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works out okay if you have under 20 items for sure, because I've done it both ways. And it's got to be shorter, and it's always nice when one person buys a couple things and everything's the same price in the whole video.
Yeah.
So those would be my tips. Don't do anything that like, oh, this is $2, this is $5, because I would never, I would never remember either. So,
yeah.
But it's good for everybody to know what to expect too, because a lot of times when people do the recorded video, you have to be the first one in there, so everyone drop everything so that they can watch the video. So.
Yeah, I've seen yours, and I've liked yours, Carla, and also Carol. Carol does some marvelous pop-ups.
Yeah, she does, and I think Carol's in the chat right now.
Pleasant voice. It's just like she knows you into buying something just with her voice.
Yes, there's a few that have that voice that do that to me too. But I did have Casey type in the chat so that if you are not subscribed to him and don't have your notification button clicked, just click on those dots and go to his channel and sub now. I think he's real close to 200 subs, it looks like. So we'll be celebrating that soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So please go and sub to him if you're not. Just click on those dots and follow the link. You can do
Awesome.
that right now, as a matter of fact, and it won't take you out of here.
Yeah, let's get Casey to 200.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes,
think it's
let's try and get him
giveaway.
to 200 before this video is over. So if
Oh,
you're not
that's
here,
cool.
everybody go and click on him.
Tracy, I will hold on and I'll get the link here. Let me duplicate this tab. All right.
Carol said to join you on Thursdays, Casey.
Thursday, that's when I'll be doing the pop-up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Were
right.
you doing it on Thursdays already, or are you just going to do it now on Thursdays?
Oh, this is just going to be a Thursday for just a pop-up sale. I haven't done auctions in a while.
Okay. I was going to say, I was wondering if I had missed something. Okay, I got it.
It won't let me post any links.
Did you type something in there? I can make you an admin. Type
Yeah.
again, and I'll make you an admin, and then you can do it. Un momento.
Wait a minute, I just clicked show here and it should let him show it.
Yeah, but I'm going to also make him an admin.
Okay. Actually, for some reason it
Or
didn't.
moderator, whatever.
Yeah. Huh, usually if you click on, maybe it only happens when they're a moderator. When that comes up, if you hit the show, it usually does, but it didn't do it that time.
There you go. Now you should be able to, Casey.
Here we go. Yay!
Now you get to help me.
Oh, there it is.
You guys, that link is for my Bible study. And we do a lot more than just Bible study. We do talks about different stuff. I'm an avid
You're a
supporter
what?
and speaker on mental illness, addiction, stuff like that. And I am an ordained homosexual Christian. So, I mean, no judgment anywhere in our Bible study. Everyone is welcome. It doesn't get any more, cotton candy than that.
Yeah. So it's my luck to you, Casey.
Yeah, I know that Dwayne has said he likes listening in and hearing your voice and hearing the stories that you guys talk about and share. So
I enjoy it.
anything else you want to add, Mr. Casey?
No, but apparently I've hit 200 subs, so I will be doing a giveaway.
Yay! Thanks, everyone.
Thursday.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I've noticed that everybody in the channel is actually being really nice and subbing to each other on there too. So I think that's so great to grow everybody's channel and find really cool people that maybe you didn't know before. So
yes.
So thank you to everybody who subscribed to me and got me to my 200 mark. I am super excited, and Thursday I'll do my giveaway with the pop-up sale.
Congrats, Casey.
Right. Sounds cool.
Kathleen, did you want to say anything before we go? And then I'll give Cindy,
I
of
don't,
course,
I
a minute.
don't think I have anything else that's good for the order, and I totally enjoyed myself. Thanks so much for inviting me. I really needed this tonight, so.
Of course, anytime. I'd love to have you. And congrats on the grandchild.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited. I'm getting, it's a little hard to hear people call me grandma, but I'm getting used to it.
Maybe you should make something else up, like
Yeah, like
Nani or
Nana or Nini.
Nana.
Or how about young woman?
You could just be like Blanche Devereaux and have her call you sis.
Oh yeah, there you go, Casey.
Well, my daughter and I, we get people ask us if we're sisters. My daughter hates that. I love it.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl too. She does look a lot like you, Carla.
Yeah, don't tell her that. She also doesn't like that.
Oh,
but she does.
True. Neither my daughters look like me, and they don't like it either. So, but too bad. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here.
Cindy?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what you said. The story is that if you are looking for a wife and you want to know what your wife is going to look like in 30 years, just look at her mother. So I thought about that when you said that.
I've heard that too.
Your prospective son-in-laws can only hope that your daughter is going to look like you in 30 years. So,
I do not look like my mother. That is a good thing. I don't look like my. I look like my aunt on my father's side.
Okay, so I have the only thing I want to talk about is right after this show. I think I have it at 6:30 scheduled, but it might be a little bit later than that because I want to grab something to eat. We obviously had a really good episode because we stayed on longer than we normally do, but so that's a good thing. But I am going to grab something to eat and then do that. And I'm going to give my do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you have not left a comment on the video for that, you need to do that. And so I'm going to pick it with a random comment picker live. And I'm actually going to do 2 giveaways. And then the other thing is somebody mentioned, and I'm assuming because you typed it in the chat that it's okay to talk about it. I won't say by name, but somebody mentioned some bipolar issues. This just so happens that this next Friday on my show with Rebecca from My Cozy Nest, Girls Night In with Sin and Beck, we are going to have a guest on that is going to be very bravely talking about their life with bipolar. So please tune into that. I think it's Heather from Dwayne's wife is going to be our guest. And so that should be, very interesting and helpful. So, hopefully any of you guys out there, if you're suffering that, it might be good to see what other people who live with the same, kind of issue, how they handle life and get on, because she does have a very functional life. And so maybe she's got some tips that will help you. And
it really is one of those things that it's time to destigmatize.
Yes.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
I suffer disease myself, so I am totally down with that.
Yep. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a lot of you for that episode. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And when's that, Cindy? When did you say?
Friday.
It will be this coming Friday. Usually we come on at 5:30 Eastern, which is I think 4:30 Central Standard Time. And it has been on my channel. We're trying to get Rebecca's device squared away so that we can also do some episodes on her channel. So it might be on hers. If it is on her channel the next Friday, I will let everybody know. Otherwise, it's on my channel.
Okay, cool.
But that's pretty much all I wanted to mention. And also the fact that I appreciate we have a lot of people in the chat today, and I really appreciate y'all being here. I feel the love and the warmth.
Thank you, Cindy. So like Cindy said, when's our next show?
Our next show, actually, that's something I did want to mention. I almost forgot. We do this one every 2 weeks, and next week it will be on my channel, and it looks like we are having Anita from Anita Fanita and iCats on, and that'll be on April 14th.
Okay.
Cindy's the keeper of the calendar. So if any of you guys in the chat, I'm not an organized person, so
I'm really not either. I'm faking it.
If anyone in the chat, even if you don't have a channel, you just love jewelry, you want to get on with us, we're really willing to talk you through everything, how to do it, troubleshoot with you guys. If you want to, just do a run through with one of us, we'll do that too. Just reach out to either Cindy or myself, and we will work with you to get you scheduled. Cindy, I'll have her put her email in the chat, and I will put mine.
Mine's pretty easy to remember, actually. Actually.
So yeah, if you guys do, just let us know. it's the easiest to do it through Facebook, but we can also do it through email as well, and work with you that way. And honestly, everybody's usually very nice, so don't worry about that. You're not going to get any weird or rude comments. So everybody, and I've noticed today especially as well, they're lovely. You know, we all share common passion, and we're all very kind here. So
Yes, 2 Sundays from now, Vicki. Yes. Let's see. Nancy said a show of all questions from us. Are you referring to our show here? This one? Because basically it's the premise that you saw now. And if you are interested in coming on, please do get a hold of us.
yeah. And you know, if one day you guys do want Cindy and I or anyone else to do that, we could do that as well. If you want to send us questions that you want us to answer as well, it would be something fun that we could squeeze in some time as well. I'm sure Cindy and I enjoy hanging out with each other. So
Yes, I enjoy Carla.
I had to twist Casey's arm to get him on here because
I know.
we hate each other.
We do.
I don't think Casey has a hate bone in his body.
I don't know either.
See, I like Carla, and you know, I come to the show for Carla, but I stay for her husband.
Most people do, Casey.
Look, in all seriousness, though, you two are like one of the cutest couples in the whole wide world.
You are.
We love and like each other, which I think sometimes couples only have one or the other.
Yep.
Yeah, my husband is also my best friend. So, and if it makes a big difference. I think you have to not just love your spouse, but you have to like them too. If you don't like them, it's never going to work.
You have to be friends. Yeah.
It helps with your children too when you like them too. Thankfully, I like my child as well, which
if you don't like your child, it's kind of your fault because you're the one who raised them.
Well, there are just some not so nice people in the world, so I'm sure there are some parents who don't like their kids.
You'll have to have your hubby on.
Some that are born pure evil. I guess I kind of believe that there are some, but you know, also I do think that you can turn a person like that by raising them correctly, but you may keep them from actually becoming a serial killer. You may never make them a nice, polite, generous person, but you may keep them from killing somebody. Kind of
You're still hoping.
Yeah, you're still hoping. Yeah.
All right. So anyone, like I said, if you want to come on, we won't talk about anything strange unless you want to, I promise.
We let you take the lead. If you bring it up, we roll with it. If you don't bring it up, then we don't talk about it.
But otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to join Cindy on her live, and she's going to do her giveaway, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.